Well, nothing beats the feeling of getting promoted. The hard work already done, the team can set out to enjoy this game and bask in the adulation of their adoring fans. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. How are you reading this formation, Jim Beglin?
Well, if you want to secure a clean sheet, Peter, this is a very good way of going about it. It adds discipline and lends a stubbornness.
Takes a shot! Goal! Inter! There is the breakthrough! Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
Arsenal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. He's tried one! That is terrific from Lewandowski! That is a gem! An absolute gem! 2-0 and in next to no time!
The goal scorer for Inter.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Inter Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Looking for options for movement. Plays a sharp little ball here. And no, that was never going to make it. Inter Milan have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. That's very neat. Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, shooting chance! They want to be quick to recover this. He is just caressing the ball. Lewandowski! Superb from Lewandowski! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye!
After 22
And that
minutes
really is so impressive.
Robert Lewandowski.
Inter Milan find a position of real strength now. He's gone for goal! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
Bensebaini. More and more pressure on the ball here. Now it's Messi. Jimenez. Played into space. Oh, that's well spotted. Fernandez. Looking for the run. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Messi. Valverde. Now, can they get him away? He's had a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
After 35 minutes is...
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Inter Milan are having a ball here. Trippier. And that's a throw-in. Alexander-Arnold. Inter Milan heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. And this is Son Heung-min. It's a loose ball. And he's following up. And yes, it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
After 42 minutes is number 23, Neymar!
Inter Milan are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Pinches it off him, and it's Son Heung-min.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And he seemed certain to get the sixth.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Van Dijk clears it away. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Inter Milan pretty much out of sight here. It really has been a one-sided game so far. And we are already promptly back underway. Alexander-Arnold. It's Camavinga. Now it's Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Chance, surely! No mistake! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
After 55 minutes is
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Van Dijk.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
It's good pressure, good intensity.
Oh, look, Peter, this has been a textbook illustration of how not to defend, and finally they've decided to single him out.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That's a shade optimistic. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And here's Son Heung-min. Just eases him off the ball. Tries to pass it through. And Messi! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it! Son Heung-min! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. That's a lovely, neat pass. And here's Messi. Shoots! He has done it! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
after 75 minutes is number 11, Lionel Messi.
Van Dijk. And it's Camavinga. 75 minutes played. Now it's Lewandowski. And this is Messi. And he shoots! It's bounced back off the post. And it's in! They are getting horribly bullied. And it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 7, Fernandes.
Arsenal can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here. Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold gets a foot in here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Modric. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Lewandowski.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
There will be 4 extra minutes. Mbappe. Guardiola does well to get it back. Now it's Son Heung-min. And this is Neymar. Oh, it's come loose. And that may well be that. That is that. Well, that was a tale of 2 very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Son Heung-min walking off with the... Inter Milan are all smiles coming into this game. They've already secured their ticket to the promised land. This is effectively preparation for life in greener pastures. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. According to what we've been told, here's a chance! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Trent Alexander-Arnold has redefined the fullback role. I mean, his contributions attacking-wise can match up with some of the leading playmakers around. And I don't think I've ever seen anyone so productive in that role. Some of his cross-field passing is quite ridiculous.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. He's going for goal! He has hit that forcefully.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
He's gone looking for safety. Scalvini. And it's Son Heung-min. Akanji did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Now this could be a chance. Still goalless at the moment. Some front-footed pressing going on here. And he's managed to get free. Now it's Neymar, and this is Son Heung-min. Now it's Messi. Messi!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
Robertson. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Good claim. No margin for error there. Zidane did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. It's Neymar! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Inter really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Van Dijk. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Good ball, good Son Heung-min! Goal, Inter! On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks.
Good chance here! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
He rises! It's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless.
After 45 minutes is number 6, Robert Lewandowski. There will be 3
Inter
minutes
Milan
at a
are
time.
sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
It's Son Heung-min! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
That'll be the final action of the first half. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Inter really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have gone another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Inter Milan ahead 2-0 and they are looking good. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Ambitious ball here. Now it's Son Heung-min. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Robertson. Oh, good-looking ball. Madrid ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And he's let fly! Gave it a go, but off target.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
Son Heung-min. Now that looks a decent... Shoots! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes.
The goal scorer for Inter after 62 minutes.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
"3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Ball's played through, no luck with that dink over the top. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Son Heung-min, now it's Neymar. That is good alertness. Camavinga. Camavinga. Spread out to the left. Back into the middle. Oh, no joy this time. Robertson. Now it's Son Heung-min. Into the channel.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Neymar. Now it's Messi. Now, can they get him away? Son shapes to shoot! He scored! It is no contest. It is a landslide. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Inter Milan are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Looking to play him in.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Lewandowski.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Goes for the shot! No, that's just wide. And that's it. Inter Milan pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness,
Just a quick announcement,
relentlessness.
it is now time for our special
Son
lottery.
Heung-min
Please
voted
grab the
man of
tickets
the
you were given
match,
when you were walking
and
through the
deservedly
gates.
so. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Inter definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Inter Milan are all smiles coming into this game. They've already secured their ticket to the promised land. This is effectively preparation for life in greener pastures. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name, and he's let fly! And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. He's shifting through the gears here. And the ball is out of play. Leading you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the more productive players around, despite being a defender. When you look at his stats and see his...
It's Lewandowski! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Lewandowski most definitely hit it with a lot of venom and little control. It carried hardly any danger.
Donnarumma with the clearance. Quarter of an hour played. That's tidy. Son Heung-min! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Alexander-Arnold, no goals as yet. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Son Heung-min, oh, this is a terrific run. Goes for goal! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Robertson, not much subtlety about that challenge. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this. And every...
Goes for a shot! Goal! Inter! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
31 minutes is number 5, Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Now it's Messi. Messi, this is promising. He's tried one! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
He's picked his way through. Valverde. And this is Messi. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Out to the right. Now it's Yamal. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Closing in. And the finish! Really well taken goal. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the country...
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Inter Milan go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. He has found the way through. Guardiola, and it's Neymar. Can he get away here? Guardiola gets flagged offside. Mbappe, Jimenez, Valverde, now it's Son Heung-min. That's an imaginative pass. Van Dijk. Inter Milan with this 2-goal lead. They're certainly looking much the more assured side. It's Neymar! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Neymar probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Akanji.
The attendance
Alexander-Arnold
was 80,314.
And it's Lewandowski. Messi.
This is the time you need that pace.
Threads one in. Oh, that's fabulous. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Looking for a runner. Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
Cleared away. Struck first time. No, not quite.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Akanji plays it long. Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
Now it's Messi. Camavinga, ambitious ball here. Oh, good ball! Oh, shooting chance! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
And now he has two.
Son Heung-min.
Inter Milan find a position of real strength now. Aims beyond the defence. And this is Messi. Manchester United can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Neymar. And he shoots!
There will be 3 minutes.
And somehow he kept it out.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Son Heung-min goes... He's had a shot! And he's lifted it over. Sara. And the number on the board is 3. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Inter Milan, looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them.
Security
Son
staff for
Heung-min
each block.
voted man of
Please
the
report
match
to the staff
and
room
deservedly
immediately.
so. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Inter Milan are all smiles coming into this game. They've already secured their ticket to the promised land. This is effectively preparation for life in greener pastures. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. We have already started here. One of the most eagerly awaited games in football. It never lets us down. And he can clear it away. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Fernandes. Now it's Son Heung-min. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Son Heung-min. Big chance, must be! There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now there's a Lewandowski! Brilliant! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Robert Lewandowski. Robert Lewandowski. Robert Lewandowski.
Inter Milan penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Real shoots! They've done it! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
11, Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi.
So that's two now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Played out wide. Crossed in early. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Messi. In with the challenge. That is good alertness. And it's Messi. That's a good run down the left. Oh, that's fabulous. Robertson promptly onto that, and that is that. Akanji. Alexander-Arnold. Mbappe. Guardiola gets a foot in here. Showing great feet there. And now they can clear their lines. Akanji. Now Van Dijk. And it's Robertson. And it's Azar. Valverde tries making a foray down the right. And this is it's Son Heung-min! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Lewandowski. Deftly away. Tries to play it through, and this is Son Heung-min.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
There's the whistle for half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Inter really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have got another one and kill the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. Inter Milan are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Jimenez. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That is lovely. Neymar. Yes! And they are pulling clear here. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Inter Milan find a position of real strength now. Fernandes.
The attendance for this match was 81,007.
Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? It's a loose ball. Lewandowski. He's in plenty of space here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Son Heung-min. Messi. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And he should have made it 4.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Half an hour gone in the second. It's Son Heung-min! He scores! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's picked his way through. Messi! It's bounced back off the post. Son Heung-min is flagged offside. That'll be a throw. Now it's Mbappe, and it's Messi. Just eases him off the ball. Camavinga defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
The worst choice he could pick. He needed to get his head up and see the outlet to his right.
This looks promising. Now it's Neymar. And Messi!
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And he's whipped and a chance for a shot! And time is up. Inter Milan, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. Messi taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
On the road outside the stadium.
So there it is. What struck you most about that?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans. Everyone pumped. Takes me back.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this. And
Goes for a shot! Goal! Inter! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
just the sort of forward.
Inter Milan are all smiles coming into this game. They've already secured their ticket to the promised land. This is effectively preparation for life in greener pastures. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. This easily the most keenly anticipated of today's games. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Now it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. No, he wasn't going to be fooled.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Ball's gone out of play. Son Heung-min chasing after it. Now it's Valverde. And this is Son Heung-min. He has found the way through. Son Heung-min stood his ground strongly. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Fernandes gets shot at goal! Goal! Inter! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Number 5, Son Heung-min.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Lewandowski! Oh, the ball's run loose here. He's had a shot! Caught offside that time. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Now it's Son Heung-min. He's tried one! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Camavinga can get it clear. Milan have the chance to go the other way. He's picked his way through. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. And this is Son Heung-min. Messi. And the finish! And yes, it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Inter Milan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Messi.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Fernandes. Camavinga. Gets a good foot in there. And there is the half-time whistle. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Inter certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. Inter Milan sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Played out towards the right wing. Messi.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Fernandes. Over to the left, back into the middle. Smoothly does it. It's Son Heung-min! Oh, split-second reaction.
Son Heung-min really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Up he goes! Fernandes gets good distance on it. And it's Valverde. Lewandowski. Lewandowski! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are cruising away. How's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Camavinga. And it's Neymar. He's having a hit! Oh, what has happened here? Messi! Loose ball now. Has another go! A whisker away from making it 4.
He'll be annoyed with himself after that. Nothing wrong with his anticipation or his positioning.
And now they can spring out of defence. Alexander-Arnold to Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Fernandes. And here's Doué. And here's Messi. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
And this is Messi.
Substitution for Milan, number 10.
Milan can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Fernandes. Coming on the field, number 20.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say.
Number 14.
Milan are looking to go forward now. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And here's Son Heung-min. Lewandowski. Now that's well seen too. Played out wide. The ball goes in. It's a mighty effort! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Minute has been indicated.
Mikel Oyarzabal. Caicedo. There will be 4 extra minutes. And he's surging through. Now it's Palmer. Goes for a shot! And that is the last effort of the game. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best... Inter Milan are all smiles coming into this game. They've already secured their ticket to the promised land. This is effectively preparation for life in greener pastures. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. He's got away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And this is Kane. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Son Heung-min. Now it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, for a defender, Peter, Andy Robertson's style of play is more akin to that of a wing-back or even a wide attacker. Time after time, you see him make those overlaps, those marauding runs, providing support, the essential piece in any team looking to play on the front foot.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Now it's Kane, now it's Mbappe. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. Fernandez, foot in, Camavinga.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Alexander-Arnold. Valverde. Great ball, and he's in here. He's found some space. Son Heung-min! Goal! Inter! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
he had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
After 32 minutes is number 5, Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min.
Inter Milan have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
And he's in on goal! Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Well read, and the danger is averted.
There will
Nicely
be 1
weighted
minute
ball.
at a time.
Oh, Messi! They've scored! And they're at it again in double quick time. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of mud.
And the first 45 minutes are up. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Inter really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Inter Milan sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And we are already promptly back underway. And here's Camavinga, and it's Kane. It's run loose here. Tries to play it through. Delivers with whip. Akanji. Camavinga. Looking for the run. Vardiol looking to hit the byline here. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Cross into the box, climbs up big! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Robert Lewandowski. Robert Lewandowski. Robert Lewandowski.
Inter Milan find a position of real strength now.
The match was 80,953.
Robertson. And that's a throw-in. Mbappe. Valverde. Now it's Messi. Now it's Son Heung-min. Closing in on goal. It's Son Heung-min! And that is doing no harm at all.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that. If only he managed to retain his composure.
Now it's Kane. Camavinga. And here's Son Heung-min. And it's Valverde. Takes a shot. It's Camavinga. Valverde. And the shot! Kane.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
That pass isn't the best. And this is Messi. Lovely feet. Shot, surely! Oh, taken with style. Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Very good finish, but that back line could have dealt with it an awful lot better. I'm not sure what their plan was, but it's not coming off.
Inter Milan are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. And here's Messi. And that's a good Son Heung-min! And he steered it beyond the post. Alexander-Arnold. Just 5 minutes left. And it's Camavinga. Son Heung-min. Floated through. Messi! Really well taken goal. And look at his joy. Is this not why we love the game?
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Substitution in progress.
Borussia Dortmund making another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Just eases him off the ball. Camavinga does really well to win the ball there. And this is Son Heung-min. Guardiol. Chance for a shot! They've done it! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. And that will be the final act. Inter Milan pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness. Messi, totally unstoppable today. So much more.
Yeah, and we can tell.
Inter Milan are now luxuriating in a 2. Well, nothing beats the feeling of getting promoted. The hard work already done, the team can set out to enjoy this game and bask in the adulation of their adoring fans. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. Shapes to shoot! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Yeah, Mohamed Salah.
Shoots! And he's done it! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Kylian Mbappe.
So, a breakthrough already. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min. Good purposeful running this. Can he finish? It's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
After 12 minutes.
You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Looking to play him in. Alexander-Arnold has it in a wide position. Oh, smashing header! Decent enough try.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Olise has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Son Heung-min. Neymar. Lewandowski. There's the header! Goal! Inter! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, he produced a terrific header, but his last-minute burst forward worked a treat when everyone else was waiting to see where the ball was likely to arrive.
Robert Lewandowski. Robert Lewandowski.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Guardiola does well to get it back. Neymar. Now it's Messi. Looking for options for movement. He's having a shot! Oh, he's hit the bar! Van Dijk. And Alexander-Arnold. And it's Salah. He has found the way through. He's had it taken off him. And it's Alexander-Arnold. In comes the corner. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Guardiola did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Olise. And here's Mohamed Salah. Tries to pass it through.
There'll be 3 minutes
He's in a
added
great
time.
position here. Valverde. And it's played forward. And there's the end of the first half. Oh, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Inter Milan get into the half-time break with a narrow advance. There's the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Neymar.
Son Heung-min really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Nicely weighted ball. Can he get onto this? Son Heung-min chasing after it. And it's Neymar. Oh, that's neat. He's gone for goal! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Inter really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Camavinga. Lewandowski. Salah.
The attendance for this match was
Neymar.
80,113.
Good play on the left-hand side here. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Neymar! Another special Neymar moment! A finish right from the top draw. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
After 64 minutes is...
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Yeah, okay, it's gone in with the help of the crossbar, but that was merited due to the quality of the strike.
Inter Milan go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another.
It's Son Heung-min!
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
He's got away. Great defending, strong and determined. Tries to play it through. Out of play for a throw. Olise. He might be in here. Real chance, surely. Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
And that was really positive from him. He was far too good for those defenders and nearly scored a cracker.
Substitution in progress.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Madrid have got it back and they'll have another go. And it's Neymar.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Looking for the run. And he's managed to get free. And he's had it nicked away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Mohamed Salah, and he's been shifted off it. Can he get it through? Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Now it's Son Heung-min.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He is through
2
here.
added minutes has been indicated.
And he skips past his man. Oh, he's been caught on it. Real chance. Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Son Heung-min! Substitution.
And that's that. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Son Heung-min taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Your reflections then, Jim?
I think we just saw...